Hi there, my name is Miles Maynor and I am a bassoonist and the contrabassoonist with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra. Richard Strauss's opera Salome is a twisted and terrifying tale, and I think of the story when I'm playing the excerpt. Salome is hanging out at a party with her stepdad, King Herod, and she's obsessing and thinking about loving and kissing this prisoner that's locked up downstairs. So a prisoner at a party, we're off to a pretty operatic start. Salome approaches the prisoner, and the prisoner rejects her outright. Get out of here. And that's when the story turns dark, and that's also when the contrabassoon makes its entrance. Later in the story, her stepfather, King Herod, asks her to dance for him, and she says, okay, but you gotta give me whatever I want. King Herod says, that's fine. So she performs the dance of the 7 veils. It starts out she's wearing 7 veils, ends up she's wearing 0 veils, so it's a pretty creepy family vibe. At the end, he loved it. Anything your heart desires. What do you want? Pink pony? Ice cream for life? Nope, she says, I don't want any of those things. I'm really in love with that prisoner downstairs, and I'd want nothing more than his head on a silver plate. Well, that really kills the party vibe, but you know what? It's an opera. Let's give her what she wants. So in comes the silver plate here, in comes the head, and King Herod is absolutely disgusted and horrified as she's kissing the severed head, and so he has her crushed under the weight of his soldiers' shields. So this is the world I'm trying to evoke with this excerpt. I try to execute the dynamics in a way that are unpredictable and unsettling and nauseous. I'm trying to scare the audience. And I'm using subtle vibrato here and there to mimic sort of a dark energy slithering under the surface. But more than anything, I'm actually trying to be elegant. A sense of ease should be in all of the playing that you do. Every contrabassoon is different. The scales are wildly different in their colors, and the intonation is all over the map. So I add fingers to stabilize this intonation despite the dynamic flexibilities, and to find a warmth in the sound. For example, open F, which requires no fingers, actually needs a lot of help. If I play the note with no fingers at all, the intonation is all over the place and the color is quite raw. The color is brash, the articulation is harsh, and the intonation is very difficult to control. But if I add a bunch of fingers, I can enter the note with a sense of elegance. The intonation is more even, and there's warmth in the sound. Now, your instrument is different than mine, and so you have to approach each practice session with curiosity and a creative mind for problem solving. It's important to remember that everyone has their own way of doing something. Your teacher has a way that works for them, and they're going to share that with you, and that's good. But if it doesn't work for you, there's another solution out there. You have to be creative and independent and always curious. How can I make this better? And it's okay to deviate from your teacher a little bit. In fact, I would encourage you to invite them into the journey, and together you can find the best way to play the bassoon or the contrabassoon for you.